You've all heard those LA talk show hosts joke about Burbank, or beautiful downtown Burbank, as they call it. Well, I don't know whether to agree or disagree, because I can't quite see it through all the smog here. But the reason we're in Burbank in the first place is to talk to the Traveling Wilburys on the occasion of their second record, or Volume 3. Now, what's this, you say? A second record from a project that was supposed to be spontaneously and magically thrown together and may never have happened had it not been for circumstance? This is all starting to sound very serious indeed. And to remember that there's really nothing much serious about a Wilbury.
She got a body for business, got a head for sin. She knocks me over like a bowling pin. She came home last night and said, honey, 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 it's hard to get ahead.
Well, the first project started so spontaneously, and I know that you guys thought that, you know, if you'd have planned it, it probably never would have happened. So you must have approached this one a little differently, because you did obviously plan it.
All we planned was that we were going to do it.
Yeah.
And then we planned which weeks that we were all available to get together. But apart from that, there was no other plan. I mean, we set up a room where we were going to be, and then we walked in and we started writing the tunes. So it was still as spontaneous as the other one.
So are you going to tour this project finally?
That's what we do, our video. She's my baby. She can build a boat. She can make it float. It's Pet Shop Boys version. Full of life. Yes, yes, I agree. Hello, Canada. Thank you for buying all our other records.
So you are going to tour this record?
No. We're going over Niagara Falls in a barrel of beer.
Why so elusive about it? If you're going to do it, do it.
Oh. Well, never thought of that.
I mean, if you do go, this will be your first time since, what, 74 on a tour?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Is that something you look forward to?
No.
No, why not?
It's tiring. I mean, that was like a kamikaze tour of the, you know, of the USA. Mm-hmm. It's too tiring. It is for me, you know, doing night after night. And after the novelty of just being on stage singing My Baby wears off after a few nights, and you think, what the hell are we doing here in Philadelphia in some crappy motel while the rest of your life is going by? Mm-hmm. You know, it's not my idea of fun. Really, not in a continual way. I mean, an occasional show would be great, but, you know, like in on airplanes and helicopters and, you know, Jesus, let's give us a break.
What would you... So maybe a couple...
And then all them people, then you get them, there's all these people looking at you, you know?
Oh, that must be just so awful.
Horrible.
Yeah. And asking you for autographs and running around with bodyguards and...
Oh, no, it's a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute hell.
I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on.
Roy is missed on this project, and it mainly because he was such a huge vocal presence, almost bigger than life.
Well, most people should really have idolised Roy, because he was like the best singer you ever heard. And he would sort of, just singing, he would make you have goosebumps, really.
Yeah.
His voice was that good. And we do miss him, obviously. He was brilliant.
Yeah. This has been sort of a rough year for you, because two other people you were working with have died, yeah.
Oh, there goes another one.
Bastard. No, yeah, Del died, and Tom and myself were working with Del Shannon.
We were very happy.
You sure do, Maybe a little explanation is that these guys have been talking all day now to the press.
Well, we've heard you've got a wild and zany show in Canada. You know, we don't usually sit in chairs. We hop around the room in our underwear.
You think this is a dance craze that's going to catch on?
Yeah.
You guys could do it for me. I'd be really happy to see.
Put your hand on your head.
your foot in the air.
And you hop around the room. Yes, we have to do that on the Late Show.
I'm nobody's child. I'm nobody's child. Just like a flower, I'm growing wild. No mama's arms to hold me, no daddy's mine. Nobody wants me, I'm nobody's child.
The Traveling Wilburys were the first band to put together a song for the Romanian appeal. That must give you a lot of hope in terms of, you know, your humanitarian interests.
All it does is you see what's happening and it, you know, you realize just another of the problems on the world, and then you just try and do a little bit. You know, I mean, a lot of people are doing a little bit and the best they can, but it gets to a point where I find you have no feelings anymore. You know, I've been in India and all them places, and you see, how many times can you see people starving and, you know, dying? After a while, you just become immune to it. And, but at the same time, you just do your little bit, but that little bit really is never enough, because the people in the power, they're the ones who should be doing it. I mean, just one day that it costs to run the military is enough to feed the whole planet, you know. £250,000 for a, what they call them, heat-seeking missile. You know, it's daft. It's silly. And pop stars getting paid $150 million for doing a dopey tour. I think it's stupid.
From a Pepsi or Coke, or, you know, that Coca-Cola could solve all our problems. They're floating with money.
There's this guy I heard about yesterday, Mr. Milken, and he made $550 million in 1 year. Is that the guy? That's the guy who...
The junk bonds.
Yeah. It's very silly.
He's milking us all.
What do you think?
Serious.
Well, I think
Yeah.
part of me is fairly optimistic. Part of me is devastated.
Oh, I'm an optimist because, you know, in the end, I believe, even if the planet blows up or just sinks in its own crap, it doesn't, you know, we go on regardless. I mean, this is only a little bit of the whole picture, but it's just sad, you know, it's just sad that it should get this way. I mean, I'm a pessimist when I look at what's going on, but in the overall picture, I'm an optimist, and I'm a happy fellow, and I don't give a toss.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything.